City Series cigars and Citrus 7s, black cement 3s, 4s, the hairs and bread 11s. No doubt that I'll be wearing some fire at any sighting. With these Dorenbecker 5s, you can see me in any lighting. It's exciting, I'll be flexing to the coldest degree. What's up, everybody? It's Sneakerhead M Checks. I got these Seafoam or oil green, whatever you want to call them, Jordan 4s, scheduled to release this Thursday, February 9th. So as usual, we're going to take a close detail look at the shoe from all angles. After that, I'm going to put them on and step around them so I can see they look on feet. Then I'll discuss my opinion on the shoe, and then we'll talk about release predictions, reselling predictions, and all that stuff. So let's get right to it. Leather on them is real nice and smooth. It's good quality. You got your white laces, oil green eyelets. Here's the tongue. Got more of that oil green on the midsole. Now I know this part over here appears to be black, but if you look at it closely, it's actually a dark gray. It's called ash gray to be exact. I mean, certain angles it really looks black. Like, look at that. That definitely looks black to me, but like I said, certain angles you can see it. I feel like, I don't know if it's the lighting or the angle I have these on against the light, but I feel like you can kind of see it a little bit more over here. Maybe, maybe not. But if you look at the color description on the box, which I'm going to show y'all in a few, the color black actually isn't on the color description at all. Which is odd because this part right here, as well as the back, look black to me. The midsole does look ash gray when you look at it close, but I don't know if it's a difference in material, but I mean, like I said, it really depends on lighting, angles, and all that too. Because once again, this midsole looks OD black right now. And then, I don't know, I want to say on certain angles, this and the midsole look like the same color, but I don't know. I mean, like I said, we're dealing with different materials, how the lighting reflects, how the lighting bounces off of this and it doesn't on this. So, got a lot of factors going into that, but I don't know. Like, you telling me this isn't black right here? No? Alright. Leave a comment and let me know what y'all think. Like, I'm not saying the color description is lying, but y'all think this is black or ash gray? On the midsole and here and the back. Let me know what you think. Here's a closer look at the back. Like I said, let me know what y'all think. Is it black or is it ash gray? Like, I mean, clearly it's ash gray if that's what the color description says, but what do you see? Because, you know, they be a little confusing with these colors sometimes. Like how did this go from being seafoam to oil green? You know what I mean? We'll talk about that later, but, yeah, they be going crazy in the colors, so let me know what y'all think. Got that oil green interior. Here's the back side of the tongue. Got the Jumpman on the insoles. Threw a little gray on the outsole. So this is really like a Fire Red 4's sole, just with the Jumpman right here and the oil green instead of the Nike Air and the red. Yeah, y'all get what I'm saying. Y'all know what I meant. They come in as usual, Jordan 4's box. Same exact box that we got the Red Thunders and the Canyon Purple 4's in. Canyon Purple's had a different label, which we'll look at in a second, but the box is still the same. And the reason I say those two specifically, because I know that there's been plenty other Jordan 4's that came in this box, is if you have either of those two, the Red Thunders or the Canyon Purple 4's, you know that the box on them is very sturdy. It's like I said, it's the same box we got a lot of other retro 4's in, but for some reason they made it sturdier than your average Jordan 4's box. Like, you know, this thing is tough. It's not that flimsy. feel that we get on some of them. Yeah, I know as a person who stacks their boxes, I definitely appreciate that, because, you know, the little flimsy boxes, they don't last. They don't last down here. That's why I got like the tougher Jordan 5 and Jordan 6s, Jordan 11 boxes down here. But like this could go down here. And side note, I am not buying them clear bin shits. A lot of people be asking me about that, and no, I'm not getting them. But so here's the inside. They got the white paper, just like the Canyon. I believe the Canyon Purples had white inside like that. And here's the box label. Women's Air Jordan 4 Retro, white, oil green, dark ash, blanc, whatever that's called, vert petrol. I don't know if I'm pronouncing any of that right, but like I was saying before, you see there's no black in the color description. So according to this, like I was saying, right here, I guess are all dark ash. So you got your white, that's obvious. Oil green, that's obvious. The dark ash, that's at those spots I was talking about, 1, 2, and 3. The blanc I always thought was white, so I don't know why they have white twice, unless I'm wrong about that, or if maybe there's a reason that they put it twice. I don't know. Maybe it's like the white leather and then that white on the tongue. I don't know. I'm not really sure. And then the vert petrol, pretty sure that's gray, which is this part on the outsole. So yeah. Here's a quick all around view of the shoe. Alright, now let's see how they look on feet.
I've been going harder with the music. I wanna make songs, do the sneaker thing, and show younger niggas how to do it. I do the reselling cause the money's good, but that's a side hustle, don't confuse it. You ain't see me, I've been getting to it. Cop the switch and I don't even use it, cause I'm really done with the games now. I've been too busy to play. She mad, she texting me K. I start with 100, turn it to a K. Get that return in a day. If I really need it, I'm finding a way. When the conversation is money, a lot of these niggas don't know what to say. A fucking investment.
These are fire. Nice, unique colorway, good quality. Definitely adding them to my collection. I can't believe Jordan Brand is dropping all this heat in February. Like, they're going crazy. You got the Lucky Green 2s that just dropped. If you ain't seen my review on those yet, go check it out. And today we got the Aqua 5. And then these on Thursday. And that's all just in a 6-day span. 3 pairs. And it's like 3 pairs of fire too. Usually when Jordan Brand drops like 3 pairs in a 6-day span, you might have like 1, maybe if you were lucky, 2 pairs of fire. And then like the third pair is something that we really don't want like that. You know what I mean? But yeah, they're going crazy. So everybody get your money ready. We're about to go broke. This year in general, I mean, February is crazy. But like they talking about putting out so much heat this year. Like this honestly may be the craziest year ever as far as Jordan releases. They're re-releasing a lot. They're dropping a lot of new good colorways. Like they ain't playing. I guess they want to do it for the year 23. But do me a favor and leave me a comment. Let me know which February Jordan releases you're looking most forward to. I know a few of them I did already and I'm planning to do all of them, but just in case I can't, I want to know which ones my loyal supporters want to see most so I can prioritize those. Anyway, I don't want to take too much time getting off topic. Let's get back to these. Now these really are pretty much fire red 4s, just with the oil green instead of the fire red. And of course the dark ash instead of the black. And like the leather's not exactly the same either, but y'all get what I'm saying. Now I know some people are going to call these the Seafoam 4s, some people are going to call these the oil green 4s. So I feel like most people are going to refer to these as the Seafoam 4s because that's what we were first introduced to these as. Now I know Jordan Brand sends us mixed signals on sneaker nicknames all the time. So it's not an unusual thing where people got multiple different nicknames for one shoe. I don't know why they do that. I don't know if they like to confuse us or have us arguing and debating over what a shoe's name is, but y'all know it happens all the time. If you're really a sneakerhead, you're used to it. But something still made me wonder, like, what made y'all come up with the oil green thing? Because like I said, this is not anything abnormal. It happens all the time. But I just wasn't really sure what, like where did oil green come from? Because the Seafoam nickname was cool. It's got a nice little vibe to it. But also it made sense because I know we had the Seafoam ones that dropped in 2021. Something about the name, like Seafoam sounds all nice. I feel like I'm at the beach or, you know what I mean, or something like that. Chilling, you know, maybe going fishing or something. Like, I don't even be fishing like that. I don't know why I said that. Fishing is cool though. Actually, I want to go fishing. I haven't gone fishing in OD long. I need to go do that. It's on my bucket list for the for spring, summertime this year. Anyway, oil green just sounds so unappealing. Like, oil green, like that just sounds nasty. I mean, we think about it, like Seafoam is kind of nasty too, like, you know what I mean? But either way, like the name Seafoam just sounds so much better than oil green. And I'm like, what made y'all want to scratch Seafoam and give us the oil green nickname? So one of the first things I did when I got these was look at them with the ones, and Now it all makes sense because these is 2 different shades. Look at them. Even if we get close, like this color on the 4s is definitely darker than the 1s. Like we can't even try to say that these are the same color. This is definitely darker. So now it makes sense to me why they wanted to call these oil green instead of Seafoams. See how on the box it says Seafoam in the color description? And when I got these, I know y'all seen the box already. But when I got these and I saw oil green, I'm like, oh, okay, so it's a, you know, difference in color. I'm really jacking the Seafoam nickname because, like I said, it sounds so much better. But if you want to be, like, technical or correct, like, these is not the same color. And if these are Seafoams, these really can't be Seafoams. So that's why it makes sense. These are the Seafoam ones. And even though I like the Seafoam Force nickname so much better than oil green, these really are actually oil green 4s because that's what this color is. I really don't know why they even bother to try to put genders on sneakers nowadays, but these do come in women's sizing only. So if you're gonna buy these, make sure you purchase your women's size and not your men's size. If you don't know what your women's size is, it's whatever your men's size is plus 1.5. So since I'm usually a size 9.5 in men, I got these in a women's size 11. Unfortunately, I hate to break the news to y'all, but I believe these are only going up to a women's size 12. Which is equivalent to a men's 10.5. So to all my bigger foot homies, I'm sorry to disappoint y'all, but yeah, to my knowledge, they will not be making these in bigger size. If they do, it's gonna be real hard to get them. But if you look on the sneakers app and most places that are releasing these, most of them is only going up to a men's 10.5, women's 12. I don't see why they wouldn't do that. Like, fortunately with my size, I don't have to deal with that, but like, what makes y'all put out certain shoes and it goes up to size like women's 18 or something crazy like that? Like the purple Canyons had like obnoxious sizes like that, and that was a women's shoe. But then for these, it's like, y'all only going up to 10.5. Like, these are crazy. People ain't even like the Canyon Purple. Like, I like them, but I remember, like, a lot of people had mixed feelings on it. I feel like that was a shoe where people either liked it or was just like, nah, you know? And they had all them big-ass sizes for what? You know what I mean? And I just don't get why they do that. Like, this is a shoe where we need all them crazy sizes, you know? But yeah, man, they def did y'all dirty on those because these are crazy. And I don't see why they limit them to the smaller sizes, you know? If it's a shoe that's, like, I feel like not so much in demand or more of a, like, I don't want to sit here and be saying, you know, what a man or a woman or a child should be wearing, but like, if it was a shoe that gave off more of like a childish vibe, like what's them messy room 4s, like, yeah, like those is pretty childish, so I can understand if y'all want to make those exclusive to the kids. Like as an adult, I mean, it don't even matter what it was called. The shoe is ugly, so I didn't want them anyway, but like, that's a shoe is like, all right, if y'all want to make those exclusive to kids, cool. But like, certain shoes like these are crazy. I don't know why I want to make these like women exclusive. For somebody like me, I don't really care because at the end of the day, whether it's a women 11 or a men 9.5, as long as I can fit the shoe, I'm not tripping over who y'all say it's for because I'm gonna get the shoe if I want. I don't care if it's women, men, or whatever. But when y'all start limiting the sizes, I think that's where we get crazy because on a shoe like this, like I said, the messy room 4s or whatever, yeah, the kids can have those. You know what I mean? And I'm sure there's like a couple of like women exclusive releases where like most guys would probably like, all right, like we good on those, you know, they're a little feminine, we off that, and I could get that, but these don't really give that vibe. I feel like these are very gender neutral, you know, so yeah, I definitely should have did extended sizes, but I think these are gonna be real hard to get on release day, especially in the bigger sizes. So I feel like size 10.5 to 12, which is equivalent to a men's 9 to 10.5, is gonna resell for around like $330 ish. Then 8.5 to 10, which is equivalent to a men's 7 to 8.5, I feel like it's gonna resell for around like $250 to $280 ish. And then size 8 down to 5, which is equivalent to a men's or GS boys, whatever you want to call it, 6.5 down to 3.5. I know that's a wider range, but I feel like those sizes are going to resell for like maybe $200 to $240. So these should definitely be a good flip for resellers. But keep in mind, retail is going to be $200 for all sizes. You know, it's not like a usual release where they put out the men's size for like $200 and then they put the GS out for $150. So anybody that wears a 7 to 3.5 can get that pair for the $150 price. But then for these, no matter what size you get, it's going to be $200. So if you're looking to make a quick flip off of these and resell them right away, you definitely want to go after a bigger size so you can make more profit. But I'm not trying to imply that those smaller sizes are bricks, because they're not. A reseller who doesn't really know what they're talking about may call them bricks, because if they do resell for around like 200 in some sizes, like I think they will, those sizes are not going to be able to make no money like right away. So a inexperienced, uneducated reseller would call that a brick. In some cases, that description is a brick, but in this case, it's not, because even though at that price you wouldn't be able to flip nothing that day, if you hold on to them, you will be rewarded. Y'all know how the market usually goes for Jordan 4, so these should be a great hold. All sizes of these are going to go up in value over time, and most likely pretty quickly too. The bigger sizes will go up more though, so regardless, resellers, whether you plan to sell right away or if you're going to hold them for a little while, the bigger size is going to make you more money either way. But if you're okay with holding or planning on holding, the smaller sizes are a go-to. But yeah, good luck to everybody on copping these. I'm wishing you the best best of luck in getting them in your size for retail. If this video is helpful or informative in any way, I really appreciate if you give it a thumbs up. Also, if you're interested in more early reviews like this or any other sneaker related content, please do us both a favor and subscribe to my channel. Just make sure you tap that little bell icon next to the subscribe button and select all. That way when I put a new video out, you get notified and you won't miss out on anything. Thank you all for watching. Everybody please stay safe and healthy out there, and I'll see you next time.